Kashyapa Muni describes the details of the Payavrata process to his wife. He says that this vow shall be performed in Falgun month, February and March. This is a 12-day vrat. In this vow one will only drink milk. In the purport, Prabhupada just compares this Payavrata vow or austerity to Ekadasi, where he says Ekadasi, generally we don't eat grains, but it's generally recommended that one also fast the next day on Dwadasi by not consuming anything but milk. Of course, nowadays, not too many people observe that. It's an interesting side point that this vow, Payavrata, was recommended to be performed for 12 days. This number 12 we see throughout the Vedic literature in the lives of saints, contemporary saints and great acharyas, and even the Lord in his pastimes. 12 is a very significant number. In Jyotishis they say that 12 years represents a yuga or millennium for a human being. And every 12 years there's a phase change or a shift in a person's life direction or mental attitude or behavior towards someone or his relationship with a particular school or institution or business or employer, or live in some place for 12 years and move, or work in some job for 12 years and leave. When Krishna in Dwarka Lila, he was defamed by Satyajit because his brother Prasena borrowed his Shamataka necklace, rode into the forest, was killed by a lion, and then a lion killed then Jambavan came and killed the lion and took the jewel. And then Satyajit spread a rumor in Dwarka that Krishna had killed his brother in order to obtain the jewel. Krishna went with some elderly members of Dwarka to search for the actual cause of the disappearance of the jewel. He found the dead horse and the Prasena. Then he followed the blood into the cave, and he told the elders to wait outside the cave till he returned. And Krishna met Jambavan inside Riksharaj, and they fought for many days, I think 28 days and nights. But the elders from Dwarka, they remained outside the cave and they waited patiently for Krishna's return for a total of 12 days. Because, as I said, this represents a special block of time, special significant period. Not 10 days, not 9 days, not 15 days, but 12 days is considered that they waited a millennium or yuga. In other words, it was sufficient time. If they had left after 5 or 6 days, it wouldn't have looked good, or it wouldn't be convincing or conclusive. But they left after 12 without Krishna, assuming that he had perished inside the cave or met with an accident and died or whatever. Of course, God can never die. But they left after 12. So let's see everywhere. Yugayatam Dameshena. Lord Chaitanya was in Gambhira Lila. In the last 12 years of his 24 years coming and going and living in Puri, he was totally absorbed in Nirjan Bhajan within the confines of the Gambhira. And there, during those 12 years, he recited the Shikshastakam. He said that a moment away from the Lord is like a yuga. Yugayatam Dameshina Chakshusha Pravachayadam. And his 12 years in the Gambhira was like a yuga also. So we're mentioning this. Aditi performed this Payavrata for 12 days. And we may find this 12, when this 12 number comes up in our life, we've been initiated for 12 years, or we've been brahmacharis for 12 years, we may find some challenge to to our ashram, or some challenge to our attitude or viewpoint, then we have to re-examine our values or our viewpoint, worldview. Maybe take a new course or change of course, or maybe that will happen automatically. There will be upheaval or disturbance in our otherwise peaceful life or peaceful job or peaceful relationship. So we should be aware of that fact and be prepared and not be surprised if something comes up when this number 12 appears in various combinations within our life.